today most of the support, and you feel it yourself, when you call a bank, typically they don't know anything about you. You spend a lot of time on the phone explaining why did you call. If the line breaks, you need to repeat everything again. So pretty bad experience. I think where we are moving is really to the space where we believe that around 60% of customer experience will be automated through messaging flows or to voice bots, and only around 40% of complex customer problems will stay with an agent. And I will show you one of the cases. For some of this work, we got this year won the award of being included in the Fast Company's World Most Innovative Companies. This is something we've done with Microsoft. Their Chief Commercial Officer have featured this in their blog. So I'll show you the case of transforming a digital experience for an insurance company, and I will tell you also why this is special. So I'm starting now. I hope you see the screen. So this is actually for digital insurance. Is the screen is not working? Okay.
That's number 2.
Okay, is it working now? Yeah. Okay, so this is for digital insurance. This digital insurance is for young people. And young people want to talk to their insurance brokers with empathy. So what we created here is a federated, so multi-bot system with a bot that has a character. This Spider is their brand character. Spider is witty. If you start reading what he's saying, he's going to be fun. He's going to make jokes. The other bot that we created underneath it is a serious bot that answers questions about the insurance. And if the bot cannot resolve a customer query, we will have an orchestrator that monitors what's happening and handing over this experience to an agent. So let me first show you a little bit of the experience, and then hopefully this works. So you will see a couple of funny questions that, Spider is kind of showing its own personality, doing jokes, trying to be empathetic in the right moment, answering questions about themselves. You'll see us with questions. You can ask them, can you tell me a joke? The spiders can say, sure, I can, ready. What does the baby spider want to be when it grows up? A web designer. So this kind of stuff. So that bot is trained. We have mechanisms to prevent hallucination. However, if you start asking serious questions about insurance, it can generate multimedial content using Gen AI or generate answers that actually start answering serious insurance. And in the version 1.0, we are sending the customers to the website. We are building a version where we will do the same within the chatbot, the whole flow. So what we achieved with this, 30%, first of all, we increased engagement 330%, so there was more sessions. And the second of all, 30% of all the customer queries were resolved by the bot within 3 to 5 messages. 56 total, so 26 more were touched and pre-processed by the bots and handed over to the agent. So massive reduction of the calls into their call center happened here. So this is a full example of the automation. Now, this was a support case. I'm now moving to a marketing case. I think this will fundamentally transform marketing. Today's marketing is yes or no. I send you an offer and you can click yes, I buy it, or you reject. I think with the things I'm trying to show you, we can move to completely fluent two-way marketing. I can send an offer to you or myself for this shirt and say this shirt costs $100. I can answer, yeah, I like the shirt, but I would pay it 80. And we can train the bot within parameters to say, hey, you're loyal customers, you spent $1,000 with us last month, so I will give you a discount, or no, I can't give you a discount. So we can really move fundamentally to two-way marketing. And when we do this, we see conversions go 4 to 5-fold up. So this is not a small change. Now I'm showing you this was built, the next case was built for a CPG company that sells food and have a website with the recipes. And this bot is a healthy food bot. It works as a live chat on their web and in the WhatsApp. It's a superfood chef where you can come and ask complex questions about the recipe. Technologically, this is a very difficult solution. It has bots that are answering questions, but it has a retrieval algorithms that go into database and pull the best answers linked to the recipe, and it has multiple prioritizations how we'll rank the answers, and it actually has randomization function, because guess what? If you enter a bot and say, what should I eat today, and you get an answer, okay, you come tomorrow and you ask, what should I eat, and you get the same answer, it's boring. So we had to spin the things so it becomes more interesting, and as well, we had to use very complex technologies to prevent hallucinations, because Gen AI hallucinates on links. So please have a look at this, what it does. So actually, it gives you a menu, so it's also guided experience, but you can ask open-ended questions. So, and then you can sort of start asking, more open questions. I have a sweet potatoes and carrots, and I would like to make some kind of a cake. It'll give you an answer, and then pull the best recipes that match your question to your answers. Take you to the website. There is a basket pre-packaged. You can buy this basket. We had some great results. 31% increase in time spent. 40% of more Gen Z engaging with this bot. There was actually significant increased spend engaging with the bot, and ultimately we are starting to see increase in sales because this is like a lead generation engine. And so with that, all I want to tell you is this kind of things are really composable, API-able things that can come out of CPaaS and can be integrated into any platform in the customer experience layers, or we can work directly with enterprises to drive digital transformation or their marketing or their customer support using these cases. Thank you, that was it.
Thank you for the presentation, that was really cool. The way you guys have created the different models and different sets and introducing randomization. As a person who doesn't like very much consistency,
well, we have some, but we're playing on the parameters.
Now, I mean, if you know the actual conversion rate, even though you had engagement with the millennials and Gen Z, how much of the millennials and Gen Z actually converted?
So actually, the normal conversion rate they had was 4 to 5%. We got it between 50 and 20. Yeah. Because, I mean, to be honest, it's also filters a bit, like to some people it give the answer, but the one that come to website, that's like higher intent, if you see what I mean. But in other cases where we implemented similar solution, we see between 30% increase in conversion to fold increases, like 4 to 5.
So Gen Z and millennials are ready to spend some money?
Yeah, yes. Well, for the right thing.
For the right thing, that's so 3-minute conversations on average with engaged group.
Yes.
How long are the conversations for users who are converted? On average, we're not sure if these are actually converted, right?
Not every of them, but I mean, it's correlated, right? It's correlated, but I don't know that answer, to be honest. Like really with the converted, I don't know a full, it should probably be, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's higher, because it might be they found what they want and they go. It just shows how much this drives engagement, because this was also a branding tool.
Any channel?
Yes, this is channel agnostics. We can put it in Apple Business Messages, RCS, WhatsApp, live chat on the web, in-app chat, Instagram Messenger, Facebook Messenger, whatever. Just name it. And actually we can fluidly coordinate across the channels. So I can start conversation on one channel and move you to another.
And after how many messages on an average the user comes to decision making?
The user comes to?
Decision making that I should.
The decision making so the other one we measured it because it was 3 to 5 messages to resolution. Here, depends what they do. There is no like a pattern, but it's typically again around 4 to 5 messages because they're exploring the best recipe. Sometimes it's also like after one.
So you are digitalizing HelloFresh.
Well, this is like a CPG company, but in principle, we could digitize HelloFresh. Just the thing is, the problem with this kind of stuff, if you have a basket of many SKUs, you need to start thinking how to simplify. So the baskets with recipes are a good way. Otherwise, the messaging is not very good to search to 1,000 products. But in principle, yeah, that's the path. We just need to be, it's like a creativity a little bit to create, the best experience and the best journey.